it's a last chance, or maybe not, right? So, would Obi participate in the primaries with these guys, as you all know, or he will read the room again, like it was in PDP in 2023, and he will rather just stay in his Labour Party or not? So time will tell, right? So consensus, the consensus they are looking for is that give it to the southerner. If it is the southerner, well, the obedient, like, see, I mean, if it's only to the south, as a southerners, right? Peter B is the most sellable and all of that. There are other, like I said, there are other arguments. Others said that there's a chance that Peter B won't be staying with them, you know, and that could automatically mean Kolu, right? Kolu's, not that if they come together, will probably be enough to stop whatever Kolu himself is plotting. But the moment they split themselves again, so, you know, and there are others who are very convinced that, hey, Baba, leave that thing. All they have to do is to make sure that they have representatives in every of their polling units, and they should make sure that they defend their votes. And with what? I asked someone, I said, with what? I mean, sorry, with what? He said, anything. So, okay, fine. Anyway, so if they can pull all the millions of votes they need, no be person go count and no be person go announce and so, and if the whole country can say, well, that also sounds good, right? But here is where I am pitching my own tent. My own tent is that I know the entire thing is going to be rigged. And it is not, in fact, it is already being rigged. But when you find out, whenever you find out that you have been rigged or it is currently being rigged already, from your voters' registration to your voters' cards, that would mostly end up in the dustbin, soak away, and other places than your own possession, right? So you will begin to notice the pattern. And yeah, the point is, what are you going to do when they do that again? You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? Are we going to be tweeting and are we going to be doing TikTok challenges on different, what I don't know. Because that is real cocoa. And that is something that you have to see in united group, whatever it is that's going to unite them. But I haven't seen that in these guys. But I mean, I may not be an expert in that sense, but I've got an experience too. There are those who believe that nothing will happen. There are others, like myself, who believe that something will happen. But what, how, and when? Only time will tell. A few days ago on this social media, everyone was like almost every timeline is filled with the pictures, the glamour, the luxury, the beautiful images from Ibadan. This was during the coronation of the new Olubadan, that's Obarashidi Ladoja. Right, everyone kind of like have been, reacting to all these videos and others, people sending their greetings. Kolu was there enough. In fact, there was a time he was greeting the king. Kolu, listen, yeah, great Olubadan, the Kabiesi.
Kábíyèsí, adé apẹ́ lórí, bàtà apẹ́ lẹ́kẹ̀, ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ á máa pọ̀ sí i. Kábíyèsí, adé apẹ́ lórí, bàtà apẹ́ lẹ́kẹ̀.
Atagoma Peleke. See, people are just picking their own memes on pictures, videos, short clips, and the rest. Fun, peace, and all that. Until I think it was the same day Yeah, I think it was the same day. So Atiku congratulated the new Olubadan. Congratulations, my brother, the new Olubadan. Tinubu congratulated. Congratulations, my brother, the new Olubadan. Na so Peter Obi sef go do congratulations o. Hello Olubadan. I said we were bust. The moment the Ronukus, the moment e no reach 30 seconds. Congratulations, my brother, the new Olubadan of Ibadan. Long life and prosperity. But I don't know. I didn't even read a lot of that message, right? Before everywhere bust. Which kind see finish with this? Eh? It is intentional. But everybody conte immediately everywhere analysis. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé ti pààyàn ni? They don't keep person. Say Obi ni o. Obi dey call Olubadan my brother. What kind of a team is that? This is the problem with this country. This country cannot grow forward like this. This Obi want to cause national. Kí ló dé? How do you say call Olubadan my brother? My brother. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń kó on ní Nàìjíríà yìí with all this is going on. Is this mate? It's an insult on Yoruba people. It's a very big, huge insult. Wetin happen? On the day of Olubadan's coronation, GRV Gbadebo went there and his own sort of like, entourage. And then they took a selfie that they posted on social media. So somebody who is the media aide to Sanwo-Iku in Lagos, the boy is from Kwara State. So he saw it and then he just grabbed it and said, now who carry monkey go market? Now that was a very bad, it actually came in a very bad taste. Like, oh, monkey lusha, you know. You understand? So Ibadan people saw that. So when the Ibadan people started saying, make una stop your buruku for Lagos. So you did some more you lori buruku ye, like stay in Lagos. So we know they do bigotry for here. You're not doing tribal bigotry here. Stay in your Lagos. So they were asking the Ibadan people, so are you the Ronuku? So they're like, so are you not Yoruba? Are you you can just stay in your Lagos. Don't bring your useless bigotry. Stay with your bigotry in your APC. They're very, they lashed them. The Ronukus, they say, but there are Igbos who are calling Ibadan red roof. Say, let Koshi song. This is red roof. Fine, go get out. That one didn't work. Rather, they shall made the guy delete that nonsense he posted, calling your own fellow brother a monkey. Do you get it now? Like, or the following day, when they now saw the part where Obi said, congratulations, my brother, the new Olubadan. Did you hear that? Say what? Obi just called Olubadan, my brother. Which kind of insult is this? How can he get? I was like, Kinigogo nonsense. Until this afternoon, Peter Obi himself now posted, said, I had no intention of there no kilo shock when you go. Who ask you say make you they explain? About Ronukus were everywhere. Some are saying that something about those who claim to be educational, right? And some of you also feels like there are those who are like they don't like APC. They will claim not to like APC or Tinubu, but they would not. We will not sit down and allow anybody to insult our tradition, our culture. They have this kind of like a gang saying, so they will repeat that. We can literally, everybody cannot just come and dominate our culture. Igbo people are coming to us. Say, but you said you are not a Ronoku Abi. No, I'm not a Ronoku. I'm a strong Yoruba. I will stand for Yoruba. I will fight for Yoruba land. I will bleed for Yoruba land. Say, but they need you for Kwara. We see me everybody enter down for now. They go Kwara. You go lead. then the tone will change. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we must stand for, it's the same. You get that now? You see, people like that are the funniest. You get me now? So I kind of saw some. I was reading from one who was like, I am not APC or PDP, and I don't support all this tribal nonsense that we are doing. But let us tell ourselves the truth. Peter Obi is 65. Olubadu is 81. How can be somebody who is old enough to be your uncle? I said, Sherry, you are so offended. You feel so insulted. With your education, you feel so irritated, and you are not a Ronuku because politician, they greet another politician. And in your mind, you just needed something to rage about, something to be mad about. And that fits in very well. Papa, they kill people for Kwara State. It is fine now. Their state governor is now issuing statement, telling people not to please don't let us turn on ourselves. We will come to Okeode. We will bring security down to Okeode to come and make sure that there is peace after Fulani terrorists slaughtered people in that part of Kwara State. Today, Sunday. So find that, all this while I have been reporting about this Kwara, that, Abi. And most of the time they've done their best to suppress the news like it's nothing. People are being killed. People are being kidnapped. Homes are being destroyed. Villages are being destroyed by these terrorists. And yeah, it is finally in the news. Papa, you should be enraged. Everyone alone should enrage. But if you want to get mad, the Fulani terrorists are killing people in Kwara and other part of Yoruba land. The way you get to know that the Ronukus don't care about Yoruba land, they don't care. It is about Tinubu. They may lie to you about Yoruba, this Yoruba, and it's about Tinubu. And that is why you are going to talk about people being killed and kidnapped right now in Yoruba land. And they will tell you that go back to Anambra, you that cannot go, you will sit at home on Monday. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not from Anambra. I'm talking about people being killed just right there in Yoruba land. You claim to be interested in Yoruba, be like, you are a true Yoruba, this or that, but you are not. Now I'm talking about people being killed. And you look at me and say, my friend, go back to Anambra. I said, what are you talking about? Anambra. Like, why is that? You people that your mama cannot go out on Monday. You say, what is he talking about? Are you not concerned? Like, are you pretending that you're not seeing all this news at all? That's why I said that they don't care about Yoruba land. They don't care about Yoruba people. It is about Tifnubu, but they can disguise it. They can hide it. And then with the way they tone, the moment they say 1, 2, 3 things, the next thing is going to be, you, Igbo, they do. Say, what are you talking about? What did bring Igbo into this conversation now? What's going on? That's when you get to know that they don't give a damn about Yoruba, about which it concerns them. Because if you have to complain about the killings in these places, you would have to condemn Tifnubu. Under Egbere Jolantan, right? National security and security everywhere was his responsibility. Under Tifnubu, the same way you go meet your local government chairman. Why don't you go and talk to your governor? Why don't you go and meet everything is president. And they are also would be victims themselves. You know what that means? Like they would be victims sooner or later. The society that celebrates criminals, the society that government in such country gives reasons and excuses or explain away why terrorists can actually walk free in that contraption. You just have to be the ones they know. You just have to be the ones they approve of. Now the argument out there is that they are killing what do you call it? They are killing Christians. And others are saying, no, they are killing more Muslims. They are killing more Muslims. Why is it that every time that conversation around the religious killings in Nigeria, which is so obvious, which people know. You do know, we all do. Why is it that when that comes up, that moment is instead of those of you who are Muslims, genuinely, right? Who knows that yes, these terrorists are killing Christians, they are also killing Muslims. That is not the time you have to now start like shoving it on and say, no, they are killing more Muslims. Why are you not enraged? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like terrorists are saying they are doing jihadism. They are jihadists. So they are killing Christians. They are burning churches, right? They are kidnapping Christians and selling them off as slaves. These are true stories. But they are killing Muslims too. So if Christians are very vocal about it, if they are like raising awareness everywhere and the media is picking that up for some reasons, why does he have to take that media outburst for an average Muslim in Nigeria to want to speak up about the killings of Muslims too? Do you know what I mean? The terrorists are killing Christians, they are killing Muslims. These are facts, right? But the Christians, the Christian communities who have suffered greatly have been very vocal and they've documented their killings, the killings of their people from everywhere in the middle belt part of Nigeria, in the southern part of Nigeria. They've documented them. So if there are Muslims, especially those of you who are Muslims in government, if you are aware that no matter the number presented by the Christians as being victims of terrorism, that no matter the number they present, there are more Muslims killed, and you are quiet. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's say, okay, the Christian says that they've killed over 500,000 people in 2024 alone. 500,000 Christians. That's staggering. That's a lot. Now, if the Muslim now says, oh, do you think they've killed over 800,000 Muslims? I say, oh, there is no way that's going to happen that we won't know. But get it. There are so many communities, right, in northern part of Nigeria whose people are also Muslims. And you know what the terrorists, what they did? After, invading such communities, they kill as many people as they want to kill and chase the rest of them away. You will discover that the reason why they had to do that there is because there is an hidden gem, an hidden resource or resources in that land. They needed the people away. They are away from their homes, away from their farms, far away from that land. But they are better targeted when you have the states like Plateau State, Taraba State, Yobe State, Benue State, even Kaduna, Southern Kaduna part of it. Yeah. And you begin to go on like that. You will realize that, yeah, there are substantial number of non-Christians in this area, but there are majority Christians in these areas who have suffered greatly. I'm talking about hundreds, right? If not thousands of communities whose people have abandoned for the past 10 years. They've been away. And every day, communities are being taken over like that. But they have ungoverned area in that contraption. Do you understand what that means? Simply means that the government doesn't exist there anymore. People who are still there are living under the authority of the terrorists controlling the area. In Nigeria. Yeah. So, if these terrorists are killing more Muslims, why are they quiet? Why are the supposed what's it what they call those ones this terror group with is that the conflicts for jihad? Remember? I want to remember their name. Is that Hezbollah? They are in Jaws. Doesn't matter, they call them Jibwis, something like that. All right? And their history of grooming and as well as their, terror cells and everything in their own history, but they are also very much connected. You will see the former army general, the current army colonel, sergeant, this one, they are members of this organization. And their job is not only to, with what we have seen, with facto, their job is to sabotage the system. And they have been doing it successfully. So if this effort is still killing Muslims, I beg